Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild Show. The Tabletop Gaming Guild Show is all about the memories and experiences playing tabletop games with friends and family can create. On this episode, we're going to be playing a game that I got to play recently, and I thought it was a lot of fun. It's on the hotness. It's going to be called Harmonies. Now, this is going to be a lighter game, and we're going to be playing it on Board Game Arena, my favorite over Tabletop Simulator. But both are great, but Board Game Arena is better. So this game here is all about your mat, and sort of like a little tiny city-ish thing that you're building, or I don't know, preserve or whatever.
It's like a nature preserve.
Nature preserve. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're sort of going to be drafting these pools of three tiles. And there's some rules for where we're going to place it on the board. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to fulfill these different cards that are out there. And at the beginning of the game, we're going to get a card, a special card, and we're going to pick one of them. And this card's different than the other ones I'm going to explain. This card, you first have to meet the prerequisite, and then you get the end game scoring. At the end of the game, obviously. That one's going to have one cube on it, and then we're going to place that cube on that pattern once we get it. That's a little different than our normal goal cards. The normal goal cards that will be available through the game, which I'll explain in a second, have 3 to 2 cubes on them. And when you meet the pattern that's on them and you can place a cube off the card onto that place of your board, you will gain points. And the more of these you do, the more points you can gain. So if you look at the one with the coyote on the right, I think that's a coyote. If you place 1, you get 4. If you place 2, you get 9 points. And if you place all 3, you'll get 16. That's how those work. Now, before I get into where you play the placement of your tiles, the one thing to mention, which is this is the point of the game, because this is how you score, is when you put your cube down on a stack, that stack's done. You cannot place another cube on it. You can't do anything. You can't pass go. It's done. However, I believe that could still be part of another pattern as long as it's not where you put the cube to claim the pattern.
That is correct.
So, and it says specifically on the card which one has to have the cube.
Yep.
All right. So that's how you score, and that's going to be your goal for the game. How does the game end? Well, the game's going to continue on until someone has 2 or less spaces available on their mat. And then I believe we finish the round and the game, and then we score.
Yeah, so the idea is that everybody will have taken the exact same amount of turns.
Yes. So that'll get the end, and then our score is based on what we were able to complete for our end game bonus card and the things on our mat, the goal cards, and then there's some points you can gain for your tiles themselves. So that's going to get into placement a little bit. So we're going to do that real quick. So you have a couple different tile types. One of them is going to be mountains. And the mountains, if you scroll down on the how to play on the Board Game Arena, it actually shows you some of the rules for placement and the points. So the mountains are going to give you points based on how high you stack them up. And you have to have at least 2 mountains touching to be able to score anything. But the higher you stack those, the more points you're going to get, which is shown on the little grid that's down in the rules down section down there. Trees, so trees are going to be able to be placed alone. There's the little green things, or they can be placed on top of the wood, which is the brown cubes. And nothing else can be placed on a tree. Okay, so trees can be placed on the wood, but nothing else. Now, a tree is going to be going to matter on how many of those brown you put on top. So I believe if you have 0, it's worth no points, but if you have 1 underneath it, it's worth 1 point, and 2, it's worth it's if you have nothing under, it's 1 point. If you have 1 under, it's 3 points, and you have 2 under, it's 7 points.
Right, but if you end up for some reason with just a brown and no green on top of it, that is worth no points.
Correct.
You have to top it with some leaves for it to be worth points.
Now we're gonna do cities last. So the next thing is going to be water, and water is going to want to meander. And the more water that you get chained together, the more points you're going to get. Uh, and you have to have at least 2 touching to start a chain. Um, so that's how water works. It's like 2, 5, 8, 11, and 15 points. The highest is 15, I believe. And you're going to try to chain that water together. Fields are the oddball. Fields can go on top of nothing, same as water. However, you're looking for pairs of 2 and nothing more, because you're looking at pairs of 2 score. If you put any more touching, it doesn't matter, that just that group scores. So you're looking for clumps of these fields everywhere to score the most. And every 2 or more that you have touching is going to be worth 5 points total. So if I have 3 touching, it's worth 5 points. If I have 2 touching, it's 5 points. That's how fields work. The final one is cities. Cities, each building scores 5 points if it's surrounded by at least 3 tokens of different colors. If you don't do this, I thought that you lost, or maybe you just don't get points.
Yeah, I don't think it's a negative points or anything. It's just you just don't get the points.
But cities can be placed by themselves, or on top of each other. So it can be placed on a red, or it can be placed on top of a mountain, which then becomes a city, or be placed on top of wood, which is still a city. A lot of those have to deal with patterns to match those patterns, but it's still a city. It doesn't matter if the city is 15 high. It's the scoring for a city is just having different things around it. It doesn't matter how tall it is, but it could for scoring for your
yeah, for each building, you're shooting for just. It's like you're just shooting for either a gray and then a red, or a brown and then a red, or a red and then a red. And that's really it. You're not looking for height.
Yeah, you're not going crazy with it. But that's it for scoring. So what we're gonna do on our turn is, John's gonna go first. I called John Evan. John's gonna go first, and he's going to pick from one of these 3 piles of cubes. So that wrong wording. 5 piles of cubes. Then Peter, then me, and then 2 of them are going to go away. And then it's going to reset, and we're going to do the same thing.
And so that's the big thing on your turn. On your turn, you absolutely have to take a set of 3 and place them on your map.
Yeah.
But optional is taking a new animal card, and then optional is putting an animal cube on a set. Those 2 things are optional, and putting animals onto your sets, you can do as many of those as you can on a turn. You're not limited to just one. If you have multiple sets and you can put animals on them, then you're good.
Yeah.
And
you only can get 1 gold card per turn, but
correct. You can only ever get 1 animal card per turn. That's true. But you are allowed to have up to 4 animal cards in front of you at a time. Once you hit 4, you are at your limit until you finish one of them.
Yeah.
And then it goes away, and then that opens up another spot. So.
Also, if you just willy-nilly grab gold cards, you're not going to win.
Oh, good to know. You want to be focusing on what you
want to be focusing on what you can do. A lot of this is going to be very restrictive, very quick. Also, there is no placement rule where you have to place anything adjacent to what you have over there. You could place things where you want. As long as it's legal placement.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the rules, and it's very odd because I feel like most games that I've played that are tile placement, it's like it must be adjacent to something you've already placed. This one allows you to go against that if you want to.
Yeah, so first part is John has to pick a goal card. Then we're all going to pick our goal cards, and then we're off to the races.
Okay.
But what if I don't want to?
Well, then we are stuck here, and there's not going to be anything for anybody to watch.
Now, the goal cards aren't necessarily going to gain you normally a large amount of points. I haven't seen them do that. I could be wrong. I only played twice. They normally give you like an aim or like a sort of direction in the game, which I like.
Now, do you guys see what I'm doing?
Not so far.
Yeah, so what John did was he picked his goal card. Then he picked a pile. I think he's going to be placing the pile.
Yeah.
And then I think he also picked up. Yeah.
I definitely see that he has an animal card, like a gold card with the animal card.
Yeah, that's the
Or
main
his, that's
spirity
his
one,
so that's his spirit animal card.
and that does take a
That
slot.
started with, yep.
Yeah, and that is a cool looking turtle there.
That reminds me of the one from Avatar,
Oh, okay,
where you had to go on the
sure.
floating tortoise, not the blue people one.
It's also making me think a bit. Isn't there in Sanderson's Stormlight Archive? Isn't there like a giant turtle?
It's more like a giant
giant
crustacean.
Whale? Oh, crustacean. That's what it was. That's
but
what
yeah,
it was. Something similar-ish.
because I think on Roshar it's all like crustacean-y things.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so John started, and then it looks like maybe he.
Yeah, I was like, I think that was a bad placement.
I got
I
you.
was like trying to do something else. I was like, oh wait, no, then that hoses me on the other thing. And I was like,
now
no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Now, if you have the pattern, does it have to? All right, so like on that Fox one, where it's got 1, 1, and 1, does it have to be exactly 1, 1, and 1? So like if you have, like a 1, 1, and a 2, could you still match it? No,
So
it has to be exactly that.
It has to be exactly that. So it has to be the 1, 1, and 1.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now,
And
once you put your animal cube on it, you
Mhm.
can later put another token on top of one of those if it's a viable move.
As long as it's not the one with the cube.
Correct, because
Yeah,
once the cube has been placed,
that's locked.
you've already locked it, and then if you adjust it later, it's not going to take the cube away. So
Correct.
Okay. Knowing that, can I even do what I was thinking of doing? So if I do,
so the one that you
Leave that
grabbed
there.
had 3 mountain tokens on it.
yeah,
So he's already got a token, a mountain chain because they're next to each other.
That is correct, and that's a scoring thing.
Yep.
And he has the 2 high for his spirit animal. He just needs to get some water in there.
Right. Exactly.
yep.
And then the question is he going to pick up one of these cards?
Yeah, because I was thinking about taking that Fox one, the far right, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to actually match. Now, can you rotate it, or does it have to be exactly from top left to bottom right?
No,
no.
it doesn't have to be exactly in that order. I mean, yeah. So it could be gray, yellow. That's fine because it's from any direction.
Yeah, so I could go like
the
up,
cube does have to go
up.
on the farthest gray.
Correct. Okay. So yeah, that was my question: is if it has to match that orientation or not?
No.
Okay, so that does change my plan a little bit then. So now that I understand that, doesn't change it too much,
but a little bit.
You're
Now that
still
I know
gonna
that
lose,
that can
even though you're
work.
taking all this time.
Yeah, so much time on the first move, but he'll go quicker after that.
Yeah, I'll go quicker after this because I had to like know what I'm planning for,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No,
right.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you just take your turn.
All right, so then that one goes there like that.
Yep.
And then this one here could go because I want to chain still of mountains.
Correct.
And yeah, that can go there like that. All right.
You ready?
Yep. Now I'm going to reset my turn again.
I will kill you. No, I mean what?
All right, James's turn.
I got my spirit animal.
Oh, it looks like it autofilled the one that I took.
He's got a cool dragonfly there.
Yeah, I got stuff to put out.
Now I assume the ones that you take and place out don't, I don't have to put them beside each other. I can spread them all over my board if I wanted to.
You could put them
correct.
Yeah.
They do not have to be placed adjacent.
I'm
gonna actually start looking at my cards to see what I want to grab.
Let me grab this. I still need to grab this stack. I need to put this here. This is going to go here.
Now, I assume, though, it does have to be in a line. If it's in a line on the card.
If it's in a line, it's in a line. Correct. Yep.
Okay, because like some of them, that one there has like specifically a curved line. So yeah, I assumed
Yeah.
that part of its actual pattern. All right.
Exactly. Yep.
All right.
All right. Fantastic.
Got a plan. We'll see if it works out. Also, I lost horribly the last time I played, so
Use
both times.
one of spirit animals.
I do sort of like the art on this.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
I like the color a lot. Actually, I like the bright poppy colors for
Yeah.
sure. I wouldn't say that it's the most beautifully arted game, but it is enjoyable to look at.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to choose one of
It's
these
definitely colorful.
spirit animals. Let's just go with this one.
Oh, I like that one. That one's cool.
All right, take an animal card or choose colored tokens. No. Yes.
Man, I'm gonna die here.
So we're gonna take that.
Now, if you want to, can you just take nothing if you wanted to as your turn?
No.
You have to take a grouping of 3.
Yeah, you have to take a group of 3 tokens. You can choose
Okay.
not to take an animal card though,
Yes.
but you have to take tokens and place them. That's the only absolute you must.
And you don't want to take an animal card if there's a chance you can't clear it. You need to be at least able to clear a couple of them.
So let's go with. Let's go with this grouping here. Replace a color.
Now, the one that we all started with, that seems like that's one you don't want to resolve right away.
You just need to. You should eventually. It doesn't matter as long as you finish it by the end of the game. It's fine.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't score it immediately. It scores
it's end of game 1. He doesn't score it all for you.
All right.
In fact, I don't even know that you actually tally any points until the end.
All right.
For anything.
Okay.
This by Board Game Arena.
I was thinking, I was like,
it.
Do I need to hold on to that and wait till to activate it, kind of thing?
You need to make sure you don't fill all 4 slots without a plan and clearing one out.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're good.
Of course, Peter would take the 3 discs I was eyeing up there.
Well,
It's only fair. It's just the way it is.
You get what you get.
No, I don't think it's fair.
I think it's perfectly fair.
Someone's a little snippy today.
I know, man.
I
Seriously.
disagree.
Yeah, my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
No, not that type of oh my.
So, and there are, I can't remember what the breakdown is, but there are specific amounts of each of the tokens.
If you care, it says down in the rules.
Yeah, in the rules, it'll tell you each one and how many types there are out there.
On the physical game, there's actually a board. One of the boards tell you.
Red's the rarest. Blue is the most. I call shenanigans.
Yeah, I know. We have not seen them so far.
We got an unusual amount of.
James got the one river water token so far.
Yeah.
I keep doing my best not to call them cubes because they are absolutely not shaped like cubes.
No, they're tokeny things.
They're definitely tokens.
They're pretty thick too.
How do you like the quality of the physical game,
claim.
James?
I thought the physical quality of the game was great, especially for the price point it is. It's a pretty inexpensive game.
Nice.
I was thinking it was either like $40-ish. So
okay.
And I think this is a game that I think my family would enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I might get this sometime here. Now John did do his first claim.
I see that. So he's got at least 4 points with that fox
card. 4 points in
card.
the bottom. Let's screw up. And Board Game Arena doesn't. Well, he probably has to end his turn. We'll see if Board Game Arena does the rolling score. Because sometimes they do the score even though the physical game doesn't tell you to.
Right.
Which is fine because I sort of like that.
trying to
James
decide,
likes
do I
to, James likes to
take a
know
card or
exactly
not?
how much he's
Yeah.
losing by.
Oh man, if they do that with it's not it had the expansion called Salsa, but it was Concordia. If they do that Concordia, it just ruins Concordia.
Oh, that's true. Concordia, yeah, you don't want
You're
to
not
know.
supposed
why you're
to
playing.
know.
No,
I
I
don't
would-
want to know.
no, I would think that they would make sure not to do that.
I don't think so. I don't even know if it's on here.
Because it's definitely part of the game.
That's another game we're gonna play again sometime.
Yeah, I've
do
got the
enjoy
digital
that game.
adaptation. I think you do too on Steam. So
Probably, if not,
it's been a long time
think
since
so.
we've played it.
Maybe not take another animal card. It seems.
If you don't have a plan, don't take an animal card. You have more turns.
I
than you can
kind
do
of
animal
did, but I
cards.
was like, there's some synergy there, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Neat.
Oh, you
Now
gave me
it's-
water. Oh, you're so nice. to me.
John, what'd you give him water for, man? It probably wasn't there when you took it.
Actually,
No,
you know what?
and
I don't
obviously
wanna do
was
water.
not there when I took it.
Yeah.
You could have water. I want this.
See, and I can already see. Did I make a mistake already? I think I may have. Oh no, I can still make it happen. Never mind. I'm good.
No crap.
Did you reverse and have to do it all over again?
I went to hit end turn. I hit reset my turn instead.
So James likes BGA better than Tabletop
Mm-hmm.
Simulator, but as we have stated multiple times, James still cannot interact with a computer well enough, even though he
Push
works
boot
with
on.
computers all day.
I'm a software engineer.
all day long, and he
But I
still
don't-
can't
I
figure
don't
these
do
things
the-
out.
I don't do the gooey stuff. I just
I
don't do the gooey stuff.
I don't do the gooey stuff. He said.
Push
do the
boot
gooey
on.
Okay, I'm gonna hit end my turn instead of the red button. It looks like end the turn. Blue is end the turn.
All right, good job, James.
Designer out there.
Well played, man.
Red means stop, end. Blue
Well-
means something else.
Well played. All right, so
Wait,
if
did it not
red
refill
also
the
means
thing for
abort.
you?
it
Or you
did,
already-
it refilled, and I already took my thing.
Oh, you took the blue. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
you told me I could,
yours
James.
refilled
Yeah,
it.
it was my gift to you.
You told me I could.
My
Thank you.
gift.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I don't.
Well, you know.
I
was
hate
like
it.
All right. So let's take a quick look here.
Oh, you're getting close to the butterfly one.
I'm working on it.
In the city, if you get the city one's done. If you get to red.
I'm pretty close.
I'm not close to nothing. You guys are crazy. Actually, I could probably get my spirit animal if someone doesn't nab it.
Someone's totally gonna nab it.
Probably.
All right. So go ahead and end my.
Oh my
turn
gosh,
there.
where is the water at?
There's not much. I mean,
I have a feeling we're just gonna have all water.
there's
towards the
only
end.
one. There's only one out there right now,
Yep.
and John is going for it.
John doesn't even need it. He's just like
He doesn't care.
He
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, I
he's like
do.
the honey.
Yeah.
He's like the honey badger
You
in this
not-
game.
John needs water for like every one of his things.
He does.
No,
Oh,
just the
also
one. Just
don't
the one.
forget you want to try to duplicate your pattern as much as possible for the fox.
Correct.
So try to plan on how you can like double that up.
Oh, I've had some ideas, but
Yeah.
So here's a question. Well, you don't need. Yeah, I don't need to double that one up. Never mind. So he needs it for the fox. I need it for my little.
now does doubling up the city do
Gecko.
anything other than just doubling up the city?
It lets
for
you
maybe
score it.
pattern?
It has to be too high, I believe, to do anything with it.
Does
for
it?
scoring.
One
Check
red
the
token
rules
on
down
top of
below just to
another-
ensure.
Oh, it just has to be one on top of another one. It could be another red one or
Or it could be the stone, or it could be the
or
wood.
yeah.
That doesn't matter.
All right.
And then since you have 3 different ones around it, that'll score you 5 points
Yep.
at the end of the game.
That might have been intentional.
I don't buy it. I think you just lucked out.
I think you just falling into these things.
Yep.
Yeah. No skill. He's like, I hate you all. That's a good one. That one. You
All right,
knock out.
James. It's
Yeah.
all you, buddy. And there's no water for you to pick from.
There's no water, but
Nope.
there's what I need.
It's almost like
so-
you might have picked all the wrong cards.
Mhm.
No, watch.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Got his dragonfly completed.
Did it put it on it?
Not yet. You haven't ended your turn yet. Or do you have to choose to, like, do you have to click on your animal card?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it hasn't
yeah,
given me my points for my 4
Yeah.
yet, so.
You had to click on it, right?
You have to click on it? Okay.
I
Yeah,
wanna
well
pick
done,
up
James.
anything else. You know what? I really think this is a horrible idea, but I'm gonna do the stingray. That might be an easy peasy one. We'll see.
Okay.
Let's see what. Haha! Still no blue for you.
Yeah, no blue for me. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. I want that first. Okay.
Yeah, I think the one might have been a mistake, but I'll deal with it. I hate cold season. Just hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Evan's having a bad go at it, but
Yeah, he is.
he'll be back. He'll be back to pick on John. It'll be beautiful.
Well, I don't know why anyone would want to pick on me.
Oh, me either.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
So yeah, so
Oh, there's a water.
There's a water.
it's just gonna go yoink.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that water.
Yeah, for sure. You need that. Need that water. So yeah, so it's definitely not doing a running score tally so far.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
So that's fine. I'm cool with that.
What's gonna be sad for John is the next one comes up is gonna be 3 water, and I'll be like, winner! I have won everything. That's how it'll be.
No,
And
it's
you guys
2
will
water
be
though.
so sad. So darn sad.
Interesting, John. You did not place your completed spirit animal cube.
I forgot.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh,
But I
look
mean,
at that.
it's not like I can't do it next turn anyway.
Well, right, that's true.
Everybody look at me and my water. So much water.
I'm gonna go and salt your water.
No, look at him. Look at him completing things, getting points.
Not an unfortunate green one that's just going to be an unfortunate green one. Oh, that's how I didn't want. Well, we'll put you up in the naughty corner. All right. Oh, my gosh. We are ending my turn for now. I don't need another card to confuse me. Oh, water. Look at that.
There's 23 of those tokens are blue. Yeah. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
And 23 of
I
them
forgot
are
to
supposed be
claim
gray as
one.
well.
You
I
forgot
have
to do
it
what now?
next turn. I forgot to claim one.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, though. Life is good.
Nope.
I don't think you guys got to pick what I want, so I think I'll be able to claim 2 on my turn.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna take it.
I doubt it. Actually, you can't. There's two equally good ones for me, so it doesn't matter. Unless
I'm
something comes
doing
up with
it.
all
I'm
water,
taking
I'll
both
jump
of them.
all over that thing.
I'm instigating a house rule, and I'm taking both.
Hmm. No wonder Evan picks on you. What?
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 What? I would not
What?
want to. Yeah, I was debating that one. I was hoping you wouldn't take it.
Dang.
It gets worse. It seems like it gets worse in the game because you're like, wow, it's getting really tight now.
Yeah, like it already feels
Um,
we're only like 3 turns in, and it already feels like the board is very tight because
Yeah.
you really are trying to plan ahead as best you can.
Not anything super awesome for John at all.
No, amongst the existing animals, no. And on these tiles, nope. Yeah, I don't like any of these.
Yeah, I can see why.
All right. I guess I could take that one.
Awesome. Now you're getting heavy on the cities.
Keep calling them cities. There's buildings, right?
I don't know. What are they?
They're buildings.
Yeah, I think they just call them buildings. I mean, I guess technically, if you put 2 buildings side by side,
It's
and
just like
yeah,
a town.
you've got the
I've
build, you got
started
the
a
beginning of
town.
a city. So
It's like Harrisville. Like just two buildings is
just
all
two
it is.
buildings and that's it.
Yeah. And a sad post office.
All right, where do I want this at?
I like it whenever it's John's turn. BGA immediately like pops up the little blue thing that says this player's not playing. What can I do? Because he takes
No,
so
it
long.
doesn't.
Because he
No,
takes
it
so long
doesn't.
every time.
Yeah.
John, I'll show you my screen, man. I'll show it to you.
BGA's lying. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and go, I guess, with that there. That means that's theirs is going to go and be in that.
So is this a fairly easy game to currently get a hold of? I know it's a newer game.
I think so. I think it's sold everywhere. Like I think it might even be getting close. It might be mass marketish.
Oh, okay.
Like you might. I don't know. You have to double check.
Is there any way to wipe
actually, I
out
could
the
check.
animals?
No, there not that I know of. There's no way to take out the animals. Jeez, John, you just want to kill all the
It's
animals?
happening.
What
Yeah, I
what
looked
a
down for
terrible
2
person.
seconds, and John's now a poacher.
Right? What a terrible
Poacher?
person.
No, sir. I am like the bad guys in Fern Gully. I am chopping down the forest.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's
John.
right. I'm working with the Smoggies. I can't remember.
I've heard that they're working on a live action rainforest reboot.
Really?
The Fern Gully movie. I
Mm.
could have sworn I heard somebody talking about like a live action or
Yeah.
CGI or something. Fern
I don't know,
Gully.
but they can't get anybody to replace Robin Williams though as Batty.
All I remember is I've only seen Fern Gully once in my life, and I think I was in the hospital with a broken arm. I think that's
So
like the only
anything
time
was
I saw
great
that
at that
movie.
point.
Yeah, everything was better than what I was. Everything was better than what I was currently doing.
So it is sold everywhere, but it doesn't look like it's Target or Walmart, which is fine.
So it's sold everywhere, but not everywhere.
Everywhere that isn't Target and Walmart.
Okay. You can check out Playthings, etc. Maybe they got a copy or something. If I really like it,
That is a cool store.
it is a cool store.
So why can't I claim this one?
Because they know I want it, so you can't.
Oh,
have it.
sugar
Yeah,
monkeys.
you need to have 2 browns there, sir, not 1.
What happened? Did you place it wrong?
He's done.
I
goofed.
didn't realize it was 2 browns and not 1. I thought I was gonna get a lot more done than I was. I was lied to.
he was lied to.
I
was
don't know
lied
if you were
to.
lied to.
Specifically lied to.
I think it's more of you're just not good.
Specifically lied to.
I think it's just you bad game.
I think you just bad game.
Don't make me come over there. I will do some
Well,
slapping.
you do finally
and
know
you
where
will
I
not
live,
be
so.
happy with the amount of violence
Oh my gosh.
that will come from my fist of justice.
So yeah,
Mhm.
so Nathan is saying did come up from Walmart. What, Nathan? Did come up from Walmart?
It came up for Walmart, but it looked like it was from a seller. So
Oh, okay.
I don't
Wait,
think
that
that it's
no
actually
push chat?
physically sold by Walmart.
Yeah,
I could be
Nathan,
wrong.
Nathan's in chat because he is sad that he's not playing with us right now.
Yeah, Nathan
Ah.
would like this game. He would probably also be yelling at John.
What for? I've done nothing wrong.
Done
I
nothing.
am a saint.
I've done nothing wrong, he says.
I don't exist. No kidding. That's mean.
All right, so I'm definitely going to take that because
That
I
is a
can
good one.
automatically complete. Come on, choose. There we go. All right. And then what is out there that's going to help me do what I need to do? No.
Hey, what, David? I will not hate draft people. What? I would never. Okay, I'll do it every day.
Every
You do.
every
You
day.
are Mr. Hate Draft. That is who
I
you
mean,
are.
I
Your
would do
DNA
it
says hate
just for
draft.
pure joy.
In fact, you're one of those people that gets a bumper stickers for some reason that says I hate draft.
I mean, I might even hate draft when doing Magic the Gathering draft too. I mean, I might do that.
Maybe.
That's sort of par for the course for that. That's how you win. Actually, I was the worst because I always just plucked the valuable cards and lost. Have to have like all 5 men. I'm not winning this one, but
Let's grab.
I won.
These. Let's grab these. And
The worst Magic player for that.
Go there.
Watch. Peter's gonna give John like 3 blue.
Come on, baby. Give me that 3 blue.
Like,
Oh,
at this point, it's like winning the lottery.
that'd be so pretty.
I think your idea.
Nah, there's 1 blue, I guess. That
Yeah.
stinks.
You know what? I can work with that.
Or you could
Alright.
let me have it, since I'm screwing
No.
things up left and right here.
Definitely not.
That's not me being sassy at all.
I mean, so far the blue has been evenly distributed. You've got 3, John's got 3, and I've got 2. Yeah, I'm just slightly behind.
So it's not bad, but it's supposed to be the most numerous.
They're just gonna start showing up. We're gonna get pots of like all
what's
3
gonna happen
blue.
is I'm gonna get the 3, and I'm sure as heck taking it. Because I messed up so much already.
You're the only one of us who's played it before.
I know, but it doesn't matter. John's gonna win, so I might as well just like have fun.
You don't know that.
Oh man, with the amount of time you take, you better win.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I'm not gonna be on Social Security before your turn's over. I'm already filling out the paperwork.
I'm going to say that right now. We did the teach during my turn, and I've used less time than you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
unreasonable.
I love it. It makes me happy.
All right. Do I want any of those animals? That's the question.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think at this point, grab what you could finish.
I can't fit. I don't know if I can finish any of them. That's the thing.
Well, I'm okay with that.
You should pass for power.
No, no, this isn't King's Limit, sir.
Full power.
Allow me to
Oh, it's
pontificate
my
for the
turn. You
next
gave
half
me-
hour, and then I
You
will
gave me
pass for power.
crap. Oh, I got water.
You don't want that water. Don't take the water.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
How'd that make you
literally
feel?
did not even think about it. He just did it.
I just did.
He just did it. Oh, man.
City there. Water
And I got to
there.
claim something. So,
Finish
Whatever.
and
that off.
I can put
Whatever.
this water down here. And I get to claim this one. Whoops, Well, I already screwed up that spot like royally.
Perfect.
So
Glad to hear it.
You shush yourself. No one asked you.
Pretty sure I already know what I'm going to do on my turn. If only James would ever finish.
Yeah. See,
I ain't listen to either of you.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Just ignore us.
I'm not. Oh, I finished a card? Really?
What? What card did you finish?
Apparently I finished a card.
Yeah, you did.
I
Look
got-
at that. You
Yeah,
got two-
look at that. I did better than I
That's a
thought.
lot of points, man.
So,
That's 18 points right there for finishing that.
yeah, I
one
did it
card.
on purpose. I knew what I was doing.
I know you planned it out, man.
I was like a savant.
John and I so far have only still finished our spirit animals. That's it.
Silly, you guys. Silly. Oh my gosh, these are all horrible, but I need to do something.
You do need to do something because then it'll be my turn.
Oh, shut your sass.
oh, James finally do something.
Shut your no.
All right, it's my turn.
I might be the apprentice to John, but not the master. Oh my gosh! And you got some water if you want it.
I know, and I'm torn because I would like to grab the water, but at the same time, I've got another stack that I would really like to grab. Let me see which one makes the most sense right this second. So to do that, I think the other one makes more sense currently.
Oh, I get to claim one on my turn. I just noticed that. I should have claimed it earlier. I'd be good at this game.
I'm gonna go there, which is gonna allow me to do.
Oh yeah, it is.
on that
That's awesome.
and that
Yeah.
and that, which allows me to do that.
Look at you chaining so much stuff.
I'm
Yep.
working on it, man.
It's like you think that John can't win. You're supposed to say yes. John can't win.
Oh, yes, John can't win.
No, he's horrible at this game.
Your old mother is horrible at this game.
I don't know what I want to do with this extra token though.
Donate it to charity.
Don't think so.
I think that's a horrible idea.
I think you should just plop it right in the middle of your board. Just
I know
don't
John's
even care
taking
about
that
what it is.
blue
Just plop it
water.
right in the middle.
All right.
That's not plopping it in the middle.
No, it's
Let's
not.
see here. Do I take the city, the
Do
river,
you take
and the
do you take
wood?
do you take the
or the
red,
city,
blue, and
river,
brown,
and
or the
wood?
other red, blue, and brown? I mean, which one do you want?
Which way you wanna
You know what?
go?
I'm going to take the one that's new because it's new. The other one's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's got a stink to it.
The water got stagnant because it was there too
Yep.
long.
Someone's a little crazy. You're not doing too bad either. Man, I'm gonna get my butt kicked.
What do you mean?
I mean, you guys are doing too good.
We're doing okay so far. We haven't finished
Yeah.
our cards, but we also
I don't know if it matters so much.
well, because you still get points even though you don't
Yeah.
finish the card, right?
Yeah,
you just don't
finishing
get
the
all
card.
the points.
Right. So if you could finish
So
more
I'm
of your
I'm trying to
cards.
remember for your card, do you only get points for as high up as you've gone, or does it all add together?
No, it's for as high up as you got.
Ah, okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Oh man, that might have been John's quickest turn.
Holy crap,
Well,
it's my turn. I was
It is, yeah. I know.
That's why, because I fall asleep during his turn.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't give you enough time for a nap that time.
I know. I didn't get my power nap in. Something wrong with you guys. We're gonna do this one.
Oh yeah, this is the period. Oh yeah. Wait, oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
I
Nathan.
forgot to even put that on here.
Yes, Nathan, the water is blue. You're correct. It should always be blue water.
Wait, why didn't it do that? Come on. Huh? There. Huh. Put the cube on. Okay.
All right.
And I can
it
do.
was the- Name of this game again?
What is the name of the game? Harmonies?
Harmonies. That's right.
Oh, what's the other one I got? What was this one? All right.
5. It's not going to give me a lot. Water.
That was water. Everyone passed over that one water for some reason.
Well, I might take it this time around, but the last time it was the other thing. The other turn was too good to pass up. So.
Oh yeah.
So I might take the water this time.
Yes, I did read chat. Yes.
What
'cause
happened?
I forgot to log in. Like I did all the other stuff. I can't. I'm not. Actually, you know what? I probably need to get with James on this. I can actually get it to where I could load in chat on here and make it easier.
Oh, that's
for me to
cool.
follow
That'd be really
chat.
cool to see that.
Yeah, like yeah, I'll need to get like the actual credentials for the channel instead of just
sure.
streaming key. So
I'm gonna get that to you.
yeah.
Hey, look at that! I'm gonna finish a card.
No, don't
Yeah.
do it.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Yep, finished a
oh
card.
my.
Seems
Like
like a
it.
bad idea.
Like it. All right, do I want to take another card then? That's going to be the next question.
I think it's a horrible idea. I don't like no cards. No.
Do I want to take another card?
I'm saying no. I think that's a bad idea.
I don't know why you would think it'd be a bad idea.
Because you might win.
I don't
That
understand.
has not been my experience
That's
so
not
far.
been your experience.
This has not been my
Winning has
experience
not been
so
my
far.
experience.
No,
Not been your lived
usually.
experience.
Yeah, not usually. Which one of these I want to take?
I need to start taking some stone, or this game's gonna end, and I'm gonna have many points.
Yeah, that might be a reason why you guys feel like the game's going over quickly is because you haven't been getting a lot of stacking things.
It's true. Well, I've been stacking my trees.
All right, John, it's all you, man.
Ooh, we've got a water.
Yeah, you get that water finally.
I mean, the thing is though, I don't think the water is actually the play for me this turn.
I think playing is the play for your turn. Oh, did you see what I did there?
I did. I saw it.
Oh, that was a sick burn. As the kids say.
Do they? Do they though?
I have no idea. I'm pretty lame.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they
I-
do.
I have
They
to say, yeah,
probably
you
do.
are.
We're just gonna go with they do.
I am noticing. I am noticing though the way that I've laid out my buildings has not been ideal because I've only got I think one building so far that is going to be able to be surrounded by 3 different colors.
Okay.
So like my buildings aren't going to get me the individual building points.
Well, I
So
think
that's not
everything
great.
that I did has been wrong in this game.
So that's not going to be great. So I've got only one building that's getting me, but my trees so far are fine. My fields are good. I need more. Yeah, I do need more water though. I need to extend my river.
I'm just hoping there's a 3 water that shows up, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, suckers, guess what I'm getting?" And you're all gonna weep.
I don't know if I want 3 waters.
I wouldn't say no to a couple though.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would just be like, "Oh yeah, water."
I don't know if I want any of these animals. I was like, it's like, do I want any of these animals?
Then
No,
don't get one.
they're all bad animals.
They're all bad animals. Like I specifically hate otters when they're playing too much cuteness. Makes me sick.
All right, I can't do that
What's your
one.
problem?
That one
I know.
could maybe do, but
I can't stand it when animals are too cute.
I know. Just like be an animal.
oh wait, you know what? No, I got one. No, that's what am I being? I'm being dumb
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
because just watch this.
I like how it's super slow. He's like, watch this.
I mean,
I have to click twice for it to work. Like
I'm literally
it doesn't
gonna
work
fall
the first
asleep.
time ever.
Oh, I
Well,
mean, my turn has been trying to
what,
click on things.
So what happens with the cards, if you haven't noticed, is once you have a cube that you can lay down, it automatically highlights the card for you.
Yep.
So you don't need to click it again. I've done that multiple times already.
Yeah, I can't.
I thought that I'm actually clicking on the cube, but oh, okay. Yep.
All right, I'll take the thing no one wanted.
Well, it's not that nobody wanted it. It's just it hadn't been there for me yet.
No, no one wanted it.
Okay.
And I'm its savior. It's
Sure.
I mean, yeah, that animal card there was an 8-point card for me.
okay, John.
It was a good card.
No,
I can't believe
shush.
that it took me that long
No.
to see it.
I don't want to hear any of your sassing. Oh man. Now what am I gonna do?
Yeah, you know what? I have to agree, Nathan. I don't understand James's otter hate.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
I mean, really, you just hate all animals, and like I said, you want to be the bad guy in Ferngully, and you're just chopping it all down. See, that makes me the better person because I ain't singling out a single animal.
No.
What's wrong, James?
No. You're mean. Mean to animals. Otters should just be ignored.
Yeah, listen to him.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeez.
makes me.
They're not as cuddly as
embarrassed.
like an alligator or a stingray or apparently a parrot or a wolf. That's what I got. Much more manageable animals.
Well, see, your brown counts as another color, so I don't even have to technically cap that forest to score that city, I assume.
Hmm.
Yep, I agree. James has no soul.
What is happening?
That's because you hate otters, man. Like
I can't
otters
help
are
it. They're
great.
the rats
Like
of the river.
one of the best like helpers in the Redwall books, if I remember right. I think otters show up in there.
That's because it's a fictional book.
Yeah.
You didn't know anything about otters? They might look cuddly, but they'll nibble on you or do something. I don't know what otters do.
They're gonna rise up against you, James. That's what
Exactly. They're evil.
But
You'd be like
they'll-
minding your own business, and if suddenly you get attacked by 30 river otters.
but they'll nibble on you. Oh my gosh.
Confuse you for an oyster, it's all over.
mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Ooh. That's an interesting collection of there.
It is, isn't it?
Plan on doing something different with that, but oof.
I wouldn't. Not entirely sure what we're talking about, but I wouldn't.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb on this one, but I like this game.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Like
I
like
think.
I'm not all the way. We haven't finished it yet. But whether I win or lose, I already think, yeah, I'll play this game
Yeah.
again.
It's a nice Zen game.
It's
I
yeah,
think.
it's just a little puzzle game.
Yeah.
And you're just figuring out, can you puzzle better than everybody else?
I'll give you a clue. I cannot.
You gonna puzzle till your puzzler is sore?
Yep.
It's like that River Otter thing.
I got my fingers crossed for a certain set of tokens.
Which ones
Same
exactly? Could you
I'm
tell
not.
me?
Nope.
I mean, I would love to know exactly which ones.
I know you would.
Well, that's an interesting one there.
Yeah, look at all them yellows. Look at all them there yellows.
There's a bunch of yellows in them there hills.
And then their hills.
That would have been a great one to have gotten like earlier in the game.
Sure, right?
Wow.
Well, the game stopped when it's Peter's turn.
Oh,
It was about time.
He's like the River Otter.
You guys have not
group.
given me a hard time yet so far, so it's about time somebody did it.
Yeah.
Yep. I figured it was Ode.
I think I should go.
You know what? It seems to me, according to chat, the Otters are, on Peter's side though. So
As they should be. As they should be. All right. Now, if I go there,
I think I need to end the shenanigans.
I think I am. I think I'm gonna go for that field of
Three?
three yellows.
That'll end the game.
does the game end immediately?
It might.
No. Well, yes, maybe, because I am
You're
the last
player,
person in the round, so that might actually finish it out. That's interesting. But I think it makes the most sense for me to do, because it's going to get me 2 more cubes. Give me a cube there. Let's get me another field. Gets me a cube there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it ends because you're the first player, but it might be one more round. I don't know. You'd have to look at the thing down below. So you're either going to get one more turn or you're not.
Yeah,
probably not.
I don't think so. I think this is going to be it.
I think it.
I think so too.
All right, so I'm gonna place that, which is gonna
Board
get
Game
me,
Arena will tell us, or the Otters of the world will come in and unite.
which is gonna get me a cube there, and then I'll place this one here.
It's a
which is
shame
gonna
because
get me a
there's like
cube
the
there.
perfect spot for me right there. What's going to give me a bunch
Peter
of points.
for Otter victory? Go. No. That doesn't even make sense, Nathan. Otters can't win anything. They don't have thumbs.
They don't have thumbs.
So I'm sorry, it's insensitive to otters, but they just don't have them. They can't pick anything up
All right,
other than oysters and everything else. Just not tokens.
that's game. It's game, people.
And Peter won,
and I
tied,
and I
with
crushed it.
John. Ha, John. Ha.
Now I will say, we got to go back because, man, like, I don't know how it scored that. It scored it so quick. So I'm going to go down and take a look here at our score sheet. Wait, oh man, my score sheet is blank. I can't see it because I don't have Prime, but James probably can. James, you can see
If you go
thinking
look at the stream,
time.
you can look at
You
it.
can look at the stream too.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll jump over to the stream.
So
Okay,
Peter scored 109 points. He
John, look at your
got
thinking
9
time.
for trees.
39
All right,
30.
but we did teach. We had teach on by. That's not.
No, you took double what we did. Trouble
Well, yeah, but
triple.
He is right though. I mean, you did.
No,
we did,
no,
we did,
stop. No, he's wrong. Also wrong. Look at how long you took.
But I did. I took more thinking time than James did. I'm a little surprised by that.
I pretty much make dumb decisions really quick, so not surprising.
So James crushed it with the trees with the most points there.
Yeah. But you did really
My
well.
fields, my fields were really good.
Yeah, your fields were really
Yep.
good. Those do add up really quick.
And
And
we all got
had-
this.
You got better card score than I did.
We all got the same though on the water. It looks like.
I thought John was going to do better at buildings. He only got 10 points. So
Yeah, that's because if I would have gotten one more turn, I would have gotten 15 points. Yeah, me.
because you had another one. You
One
were
more
gonna set
turn
up.
was going to be
Yeah.
like another almost 20 points for me.
You still won the one.
Thank you, Nathan and Evan. Yes, I'm the king of all otters. I appreciate that.
the otter king.
The otter lord.
All
or
right,
the king of
so
all otters.
that was our play of Harmonies. Now you already know that I like this game. I think this is a nice light casual game.
Yeah,
What did you guys think?
yeah. I agree. I think it's a nice light casual game. I'm not always in it when it's just like a very puzzly game, but I like the fact that you're getting multiple different things that are requiring you to get your pieces in the right place, but you want to try to blend them as best as you can. It gives it gives it the right level of complexity by giving you a bunch of these different puzzles to try to complete.
Yeah, and I don't think it overstays its welcome either.
No, John, what about you? What do you think?
I'm of the same opinion. I feel like it's a, it's a quick game that probably, to teach.
Mhm.
Especially if you're listening.
Yeah, especially if you're listening. And yeah, I mean, it's, it seems like there's not a whole lot of different components. So yeah, it's like really easy to just kind of pull out and play. Like
James, I'm with you. I feel like they made the player mat just the right size.
Yeah.
So that, because if you obviously you make the player mat bigger, your game's going to take longer. And so for a game like this to have the right size player mat was probably really important so that the game didn't stretch out too long.
And you have to make tough decisions.
And you do have to make tough decisions because you don't have as much space. And again, I think we were maybe only 3 turns in when I started to feel the pressure of like not having enough space to do everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Which was a good balance. So for a lightweight puzzle game, I feel like it has the right amount of complexity.
Yeah.
And a good amount or the right size of tightness to the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a fan. I like it.
Yeah. So overall, that was our play of Harmonies. We did it on Board Game Arena. We don't get anything from Board Game Arena. I'm just completely horrible at tabletop simulators, so they have to use Board Game Arena, and it's also really cool.
They do a really nice job of making the game look pretty.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everything is as long as you're following what the screen tells you to click on. It doesn't usually take too much to figure out the right order of operations for BGA, which I really appreciate. I would love to know from like their team what all goes into making these different digital adaptations happen. And I'm excited that they continue to seem to get new games fairly often. That sometimes I like that they're getting some of these newer games and they're getting a free beta version out there for even non-Prime members or premium members to be able to play. I'm assuming once they get past the beta version, they might become premium only sometimes,
I
but
think
I
a
don't
lot.
know.
I think
did
all games you can play, you just can't. You lose the right to invite specific people.
Okay, and then I know there are some beta games that are like premium beta only, so you have to be a
Oh, maybe
premium
yeah.
member to play beta. Um,
Now, to be
but
a premium member, I think it's like $14 or for the year. It's like
Yeah,
something
it's not
really
too
low.
much.
okay, see, I hadn't even looked into how much it costs for a premium membership, but yeah, it doesn't sound like it's too much compared to probably other game stuff that you could do. But they do they have a very large library of games already available on BGA, and like you said, we don't get any sponsorship from them or anything. It's just I can easily suggest it to just about anybody because they just do a really good job streamlining the gameplay.
And the other thing is, only one person has to have the premium membership, and everyone else gets to enjoy it.
Right, which is super nice. I agree. I like that a lot.
But yeah, so if you guys like what we do, please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Helps us get to be able to do more of this and get some more equipment for doing some better content and all that fun stuff. But either way, I hope you all have a great night or afternoon or wherever we're at, and see you guys later.
Thanks for watching, everybody.